why did you quit your job and start your freelancing or solopreneurship? ये जो लिंक्डइन की जर्नी है, ये कब और क्यों स्टार्ट हुई? कि how to grow account or what are the things to keep in mind?
ये तो बहुत ही बड़ा क्वेश्चन है. Why you're making the personal brand? Basically, your question is how do I get high-ticket clients? You are sending them a pitch slap on the very first message. This doesn't work. I charge only 2,000 rupees for a content creator.
ऐसे कोई ब्रह्मास्त्र हैं जो लिंक्डइन पे जर्नी स्टार्ट करने में हेल्प करेंगे आपकी?
तो इस वीडियो में हमारे गेस्ट है अनीश सर. इस वीडियो में अनीश सर ने हमको सिखाया है कैसे एक हाई टिकट क्लाइंट के साथ आप अप्रोच कर सकते हो, कैसे उससे आप कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. बिफोर अपना प्रपोजल रखने से पहले कनेक्शन कैसे बिल्ड करना है. इस वीडियो में उन्होंने अपनी प्रोफाइल का लाइव ऑप्टिमाइजेशन दिखाया है, कैसे आप अपनी लिंक्डइन की प्रोफाइल अच्छी करके एक हाई टिकट क्लाइंट को अप्रोच कर सकते हो और कैसे उसको क्लोज कर सकते हो. तो पॉडकास्ट बहुत ही डिटेल्ड है, सो डोंट वेस्टिंग द टाइम, लेट्स स्टार्ट द पॉडकास्ट.
सो हाय सर, कैसे हैं आप? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई होप बढ़िया चल सब कुछ.
जी बढ़िया चल रहा है, बस चल रहा है. मतलब अभी तो शुरुआत की है, चल रहा है. आप बताएं आप कैसे हैं?
सो सर बेसिकली फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से स्टार्ट करते हैं कि ये जो लिंक्डइन की जर्नी है, ये कब और क्यों स्टार्ट हुई?
See, yeah, I started LinkedIn in 2023. मतलब 2022 November, December, I understood what personal branding is. I started being active on LinkedIn, and then what happened was that I got heavily into it. So back then I was writing content for my clients, and then I got heavily into LinkedIn because I wanted to brand myself. I wanted to invest in marketing, and personal branding seemed like a very good platform for me because most of the personal branding aspects are organic marketing होता है. तो मैंने इसीलिए personal branding choose किया, and that is how I got into it.
Okay.
So 2023, yeah, last Jan से I got active, started posting content.
ओके सर, ग्रेट. और अभी 6 महीने से 1 साल की जर्नी में व्हाट यू हैव लर्न इन लिंक्डइन, कि हाउ टू ग्रो अकाउंट और व्हाट आर द थिंग्स टू कीप इन माइंड?
ये तो बहुत ही बड़ा क्वेश्चन है. सो आई हैव लर्नड अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. ठीक है, मतलब ऐसी बात नहीं है कि मुझे लगता है कि मुझे ये आता है, मुझे वो आता है. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. वॉट एवर आई हैव लर्नड in my personal branding journey, that has been through trial and error. Okay. I tried to take some master classes and some courses as well, but those were very limited, like a 2-hour course, 3 घंटे का course ऐसे. So most of it was through other creators, from top creators. I learned from top creators. I learned from my community, other creators in my niche, and I learned by experimenting. ये करना चाहिए, वो करना चाहिए, ये नहीं करना है, वो नहीं करना है, ये करो, वो करो. That is how I got. Basically, it's a totally trial and error method. Whatever I've learned is through trial and error.
So अभी सर जो फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहे हैं आप केवल, या you have job as well?
Technically, I do not have a job. I have business. I have 2 businesses running. Okay, so I have another business running along with this. This, call it freelancing, call it solopreneurship, call it whatever you want to. This is mostly like, you can still call it my side hustle. And I also, which is nothing to do with digital marketing. The other business has nothing to do with digital marketing, or it has nothing to do with content creation or anything.
Okay, that is an offline business.
That is an offline business. Yes.
That is okay. And sir, थोड़ा सा पीछे जाते हैं, like back to journey, कि why did you quit your job and start your freelancing or solopreneurship?
देखिए, बात कुछ ऐसी है कि I did not quit my job to start solopreneurship or freelancing. Okay. So it's a very common misconception. I get this a lot. People ask me, you left your job and you started doing freelancing, you're a solopreneur and all that. Honestly, it's not 100% true. I left my job for different reasons. I left my job because I did not like my work. I did not enjoy the work hours at all, the work culture or anything. It's not that I hated the company or I hated the work. It's just that I did not like it. Okay, I always felt that I am meant for more. I always had this entrepreneurial mindset. The very I love to create. मुझे कुछ चीजें फ्रॉम स्क्रैच तैयार करने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है. सो आई क्विट माई जॉब एंड आई डिसाइडेड कि नहीं, अब कुछ करूंगा तो खुद का करूंगा. And
Okay.
I started the other business. But I was almost jobless, businessless. That is a term for like 2 years because I left my job in 2020. That was during COVID, and
Okay.
there were no other opportunities. So once I left my job, I started writing. Okay, and you can ask me ki ekdam say how did you start writing? Like why writing? So in order to answer that, I used to have an Instagram page where I used to write stuff. Okay, it was
Okay.
very stupid. The page did not do well at all, and I like disbanded it for good. So that is how I got the knack of writing. And then wrote a blog for one of my friends. She has this blog, her own blog, and I wrote for her blog, and I really loved it. I enjoyed,
Okay.
and that is
Okay.
how I started getting into this writing field. And I started writing for blogs. I got in touch with agencies, and they hired me to write their stuff. They liked my work for the blogs, and they hired me. And I worked for 2, 3 agencies back in the days. And then I got my own clients as well through referrals. Through there were I got, I think, my first referral from Upwork. This is, for those who do not know, Upwork is a job portal. It's a website where you can get work. You have to bid, and there are a lot of stuff. It's a completely different ballgame altogether. So that is how I got my first client, and I started getting clients after that through referrals. So most of my business was based on referrals.
Okay.
So that
Great.
is how I started doing this. I started getting into the writing
Okay.
business.
ओके तो सर जैसे आप बता रहे कि यू आर स्टार्टेड योर वर्क एज अ घोस्ट राइटर और अ लिंक्डइन ब्रांडिंग अभी इफ अ पर्सन वांट्स टू क्रिएट हिज ब्रांड ऑन लिंक्डइन तो व्हाट बी विल बी द स्टेप फॉर टू फॉलो टू मेक हिज ब्रांड ऑन लिंक्डइन
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो ये सोचना है कि why you are making the personal brand. Why are you into personal branding? Why are you trying to make your personal brand? So, for example, अगर मैं मान लेता हूँ कि आप एक टेक कंपनी के फाउंडर हो, ठीक है.
ओके
लेट्स से आपका कोई सॉफ्टवेयर है जो आप बाजार में बेचना चाहते हो, एंड यू वांट टू स्टार्ट योर पर्सनल ब्रांड ऑन बेस्ड ऑन दैट in order to sell the product. You can do that. You can मतलब गोल सबसे पहले आपको समझना होता है कि मेरा गोल क्या है. Do I want to sell more? Do I want to build a community? Do I want to make friends? Do I want to establish a network? ये गोल सबसे पहले समझो. फिर इस गोल के ऊपर योर स्ट्रैटेजी डिपेंड्स. कैसे ब्रांडिंग करनी है, कैसे आपको इस फील्ड में कैसे आपको अथॉरिटी डेवलप करना है, ट्रस्ट डेवलप.
ओके एंड सर इफ वी कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ जैसे इफ अ पर्सन ही इज अ वीडियो एडिटर
सॉरी, कैन यू
और
रिपीट दैट?
वो वीडियो एडिटर
ओके.
और उसको अपनी he wants to get finds clients on LinkedIn. So what will be the
राइट.
steps for is to make his brand on LinkedIn to getting clients from outside India that pays in dollars.
राइट.
So what will
So
be the steps?
basically your question is how do I get high ticket clients as a
Yes.
video editor? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so in order to do this, the first thing that you need to keep in mind is that in order to get high ticket clients, you need experience, okay, working as a video editor. Because try and understand this: why would a person spend, let's say, $1,000 on you when he can get the job done, let's say, for $10 or $20 through Upwork or Fiverr websites like this?
Hmm.
It should have a reason, right? So you need to show the client how good you're at, how good you're at it, and why they should hire you instead of
Hmm.
any other freelancers or solopreneurs out there. So the objective is, if you're starting a personal brand on LinkedIn in order to get high ticket clients, the first thing that you need to do is you need to develop authority. You need to make sure that people trust you, people believe in you, and you are known for your work. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to develop a solid profile. That is, you need to optimize your profile to the teeth. For example, you need to work on the banner. You need to work on your profile picture. Okay, you need to make sure that you have something called a brand color. Okay, a brand personality, a brand tone. You need to position your brand, you position your offer as well, because if there are multiple people offering the same thing, okay,
Yes,
let's
sir.
say I will edit your videos in 1 hour, or I will edit your video, all your videos for this much money. Now everybody has this particular offer. How is your
Yes.
offer different from theirs? Okay, so you need to build a killer offer as well, an offer which nobody can refuse. And once your offer is decided that this is the offer that I want to sell, once your offer is in place, what you need to do is you need to start branding yourself on LinkedIn by optimizing your profile. That's the first thing. Next thing is you need to network with people who are video editors as well, who have their own personal brands, who are doing better than you, maybe in terms of followers, maybe in terms of business. You need to talk to them, see what they're doing, and try and understand what they are not doing. That is the most important part. Once you understand what they are not doing, and out of this, if this is a Venn diagram, what they are not doing, and this is what helps these are the things that my clients need, and if there is a common point, you need to focus on that particular point, because that point will help you to be different from the others, and that is your brand's USP, unique selling point. Yeah, so the unique selling point needs to be very, you need to be very clear about it. You need to be very clear about what you do. आपको क्या करना है, क्या नहीं है, इसके बारे में आपको फुल नॉलेज होना चाहिए. ठीक है. सो ब्रांडिंग इज समथिंग जहां पे दैट इज व्हाट मैटर्स द मोस्ट. योर ब्रांड मैटर्स द मोस्ट, राइट? नाउ जैसे कि आप बोल रहे थे कि स्टेप्स, मतलब कैसे ये करना है, कैसे वो करना है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग, यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन योर प्रोफाइल, you need to work on your banner, then you need to work on your profile picture, or you can do your profile picture then your banner. Make sure your profile picture is clean, it's visible, it has your face in it. Your banners states what is that one problem that you are helping your clients deal with. Then you need to refine your bio. The bio is something where you need to state your offer very clearly, that I help you develop, I help you edit your videos in the next 90 days, or in 1 hour, or time frame works really well in offers. And then you need to focus on your about section. The about section needs to be about your client. You need to make sure that your client is, जब भी आपके क्लाइंट ये कंटेंट देखते हैं तो उसको समझ आना चाहिए कि, मतलब आपके प्रोफाइल जब भी वो क्लाइंट देखते हैं उसको समझ में आना चाहिए कि अच्छा, तो दिस इज हाउ दिस गाय कैन हेल्प मी, ये समझना होता है. एंड यू नीड टू फोकस ऑन गेटिंग रिकमेंडेशंस, बिकॉज रिकमेंडेशंस is one of the most underrated devices on LinkedIn, is that people notice your recommendations. People want to see how many people you have helped actually, because this is social proof. Then you need to make sure that you get some endorsements as well for your skills by other creators. The next thing that you need to do is you need to network with these other creators, and you need to make sure that these people are trying to like, you need to make friends with them. As simple as that. जब बच्चे थे हम लोग, we used to make friends, right? And they somehow stick to us till we are old, or till we are dead. So you need to make sure that you're making friends on LinkedIn, and because these are the people who will comment back on your posts, okay? And you get to learn from them as well. So your networking is done, your profile is done. The third thing that you need to do is you need to devise a content strategy for your brand. Okay, you need to talk about how you have helped people. You need to show your expertise by writing content, by showing videos, developing videos and showing how this is done, how that is done, why you need to do this, why you need to do that. And the third thing that you need, which is really important for LinkedIn, is personal story. You need to talk about yourself. You need to tell people why you're doing this, how you're doing this, and you need to, just introduce yourself. This puts the personal in personal branding. Yeah, so this is about the content strategy, and you need to be very active in the DMs. You need to network with people. Okay, you need to talk to potential clients. You need to talk to other creators. You need to be very active on LinkedIn and you need to be consistent. So this is the entire, like the pace of the strategy. That is how you work on it.
Okay, okay, nice, sir, great. Sir, any brand names जिनके साथ आप काम कर रहे हैं, if you can say one or two names.
I cannot disclose that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But since I am a personal branding strategist now, most of my clients are individuals and mainly work with
individual.
solopreneurs. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Previously, I used to work with companies as well. I used to work with founders. I have worked with
Okay,
email marketing companies. I have worked with
okay,
wedding management companies. I am working with a fitness consultant. I'm working with a content creator as well.
okay,
So these are some of the people that I'm currently working with. I have worked with and I'm currently working with.
okay, great, sir. And sir, how they find you as a person that making his LinkedIn brand, or you are finding clients for you yourself?
So I found most of them through cold outreach. Some of them I found through inbound leads.
Okay,
And some of them I like previously back when I wasn't active on LinkedIn, I found them through Upwork and mostly referrals back in the days. But now most of my clients come from LinkedIn. Like LinkedIn is right now the only platform I'm active in, and LinkedIn is the cause of 100% of the business that I generate. I
okay,
generate
okay,
100% of the business through LinkedIn.
okay, sir. Any good strategies that you want to give to the audience? Ki follow this step to find getting good in outreach or getting clients like this, and steps of formula like first DM karo या first engage with the client, first
Oh, okay.
commenting.
So जैसे कि I can talk about my cold outreach process. So क्या होता है कि most people what they do is like this. What I'm going to tell you is this is the most followed cold outreach process on LinkedIn or on social media. Is that you go to the search option, you
Okay.
type the kind of people you want to work with. For example, let's say I'm a personal branding strategist.
Hmm.
So I'll go to the search option. I'll type founders because founders pay you well, and it's as simple as that. They pay you well, and they need personal brands in order to
Okay.
build trust and authority for the company for themselves. So you go to this search option. You type founder. You click on
Hmm.
people. You
Hmm.
get a lot of names. You start uh, connecting with them, and you
Okay.
start dropping a message about your service. This is something we call pitch slapping. You are sending them a pitch slap on the very first message. This doesn't work. And this is
Okay.
the reason why people quit saying outbound lead generation doesn't work. In my opinion, it does work and it works pretty well. There are times when it doesn't work, there are times it works. The main thing is this is not how you do outbound. Okay.
Okay.
For example, if you're walking past someone and you just go up to them and say that uh, I I make rubber bands. Will you buy this for me? Probably they won't buy from you, right? Yeah, they will be
Okay.
creeped out. Like, who the hell are you? And this is the same thing that's happening with this process. Now, there's another process which I follow. I call it the lukewarm strategy. There are also many other creators doing this, and I have learned from them as well. Now, the thing with lukewarm strategy is that you go to the search section, you type the name founders, you find the names, and what you do is you keep them in a list. You copy their profile link and you keep them in a list. And for the next
Okay.
7 to 15 days, you go to the sheet, you open the sheet or you open the list, you click on the profile link and drop a comment on their recent post. Do this for 7 to 10 days or 15 days max. Okay.
Okay.
Then send
Okay.
them a connection request because now
Okay.
you have developed familiarity with the client, with the prospect. Okay. Once you have done that, what happens
Okay.
is you start people start trusting you. You know, they've seen, okay, I've seen my comment section. Let's see what is the DM about. So they accept your connection request. So that's the first step. You need the
Okay.
person to accept your connection request. And I have seen if I send out 20 such connection requests, 15 or 16 of them get accepted, which is a huge rate.
Okay.
Okay. Next thing that you do is you do not pitch slap them. Rather, you
Okay.
talk with them. You talk to them. Hey, how are you? You can just simply talk about something in common. Okay, I have posts about this as well. You find one topic that both of you are interested in and you talk about it. If you cannot find anything, just talk about LinkedIn because both of you are from LinkedIn,
Hmm.
right? So that's quite obvious. So you talk about LinkedIn. आप LinkedIn के बारे में बात कीजिए.
Okay.
After that, what you do is you send this person, you talk to this person and see that if there is actually a need for your services. So for example, you're a video editor and you're talking
Hmm.
to a founder who is running a tech brand, and let's say he has an account on Instagram and he's posting reels about how to use the software. Okay,
Hmm.
so there is an opportunity there. You can simply say that, you know, since you're making reels, you might need a video editor. I have something for you. And you do not pitch them, but you say that, you know, if you send me a couple of your videos, I can edit it for free. For the
Okay.
next, I can do one video for free or two video for free. Once they see the kind of work that you're doing,
Hmm.
usually they will reach out to you and say, okay, let's work together. If they do not have a video editor, okay. If
Hmm.
they have a video editor and if they're satisfied with it, do not pitch to the client, move on to the next. But keep in touch with this client because you know that there is a requirement for your service. Okay. So when you're approaching outbound lead generation, the main the, the main thing that you have to keep in mind is that
Hmm.
you're not selling. Okay. You
Okay.
are trying to build a business. Try
Hmm.
to approach outbound lead generation from the perspective of building a business. Your entire game will change at that particular point.
Okay. Okay, sir. Copied. Very well information. Okay. And sir, like you have some kind of mentorship for 12 weeks.
Right.
I saw in your post.
Yeah.
What was that, sir? Like how to start and what is
So my mentorship course is about all this only. So you know, there are people who are struggling on LinkedIn, founders,
Hmm.
coaches, solopreneurs, CEOs. They have joined LinkedIn, but they are confused. There's so much of advice on LinkedIn. Do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. And
Hmm.
there are so many courses out there.
Hmm.
But the problem is, there is this one particular problem that I've noticed is that most of the courses out there on LinkedIn, they do not provide you with you know, there is no place for feedback. Okay, you do not know if the thing that has been said on the course is
Hmm.
actually working for you or not.
Hmm.
Many times I've seen this happening that, you know, whatever the course says, I tried and it doesn't work for me because my audience is different.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
but if we are working with someone who is a mentor to you, who is a coach himself
Hmm.
and who has been through these struggles, that
Hmm.
is when you understand that, you know, okay, so this is what I need to do for this particular client. This is what I need
Hmm.
to do for that particular client. So what happens is you develop something called ownership. Okay.
Okay.
You understand that, you know, most of the cases I've seen that people don't even need to follow any kind of strategy. What they're doing is fine. But the problem is they're getting confused with all these informations and
Hmm.
they are ruining it. Because they believe that if I do not follow someone, I am not going to be, you know, I'm not going to get clients or I'm not going to do well. That is the number one problem with LinkedIn. You do not need to follow anyone. What
Okay.
you can do is you can simply see what works
Hmm.
and do it. So mentorship is developed for people who are struggling on LinkedIn to get them to make sure that they are not making the same mistakes that I did and
Okay.
to help people do better. Okay. So
Okay.
like if your goal is to find leads,
Hmm.
then you have a different strategy altogether. But if your goal is to build an audience,
Hmm.
The strategy is different. But if your
Okay.
goal is to make friends, that is a different strategy altogether. If you want more visibility, a different strategy. You can
Okay.
combine all of these. The thing is, you're getting someone by your side who has done this for a long time, who has been doing
Hmm.
this for almost a year and or more than a year at a price which is lesser than most of these courses out there. Okay.
Okay.
So what I believe in is that handholding is very important when you are starting on a platform, when you're starting your journey. I wish I
Hmm.
had a mentor like this, but most of the mentors I couldn't afford because
Okay.
they're very expensive. So this is why
Okay.
I have launched this mentorship program.
And sir, by the way, what is the price of the course that you are offering? The
See,
mentorship course.
uh, see, I work for, see, the price point differs. Okay. So if
Okay.
the client is from, as you said, like if they are high ticket clients,
Hmm.
their course value is different compared to a content creator who's just starting on LinkedIn. Okay.
Okay.
So I charge only 2,000 rupees for a content creator
Okay.
a month. Okay.
Okay. And
It
sir.
differs actually. Not sometimes it's 2,000. Sometimes it is more than that. Sometimes it is around $100 a month for
Okay.
people whom I'm working with outside of India. Okay.
Okay.
So
And sir,
that price point differs. But I try
content
to make
courses.
it affordable for everyone.
Okay. Nice, sir. And sir, you are offering just strategy for them, and you are writing as well for the content.
No,
Like.
see, mentorship is about coaching. Okay, so
Okay.
so uh, one of the most important points of being a mentor is that I need to make sure that after these 90 days, or after
Hmm.
these 120 days, the person whom I am working with has the
Hmm.
ability to run his own brand all by himself,
Okay.
posting, networking, getting clients,
Okay.
converting these clients.
Okay.
He or she should have the entire framework. He or she should be uh, should understand what's going on and how to do it. Okay, that's the point of the mentorship. I have another package. I have a ghostwriting package, which is a much higher package. I
Okay.
charge much higher for that. That is where I also write the content for the clients, and
Okay.
I advise on how to like brand and how to network, and you know that is
Okay.
that is only for people who have an established business, and
Okay.
they have a little bit of time in their hands on their hands to sort of put it on LinkedIn.
नाइस सर ग्रेट और जो सर ये आउटसाइड इंडिया के क्लाइंट्स आपके पास आ रहे हैं ये भी सेम स्ट्रेटेजी के साथ आ रहे हैं लाइक फर्स्ट मेक अ लिस्ट ऑफ योर क्लाइंट्स लाइक व्हाट द वर्ड कि ये आपके आइडियल क्लाइंट हो सकते हैं फिर उनके कमेंटिंग एंगेजमेंट बिल्ड अ रिलेशनशिप फिर कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट फिर नॉर्मल टॉक्स फिर अपना आइडिया पिच
जी बिल्कुल, मतलब स्ट्रैटेजी इज द सेम।
ओके
अब आप किससे काम आप आपके क्लाइंट्स के ऊपर ये डिपेंड करता है। इफ यू वांट यू कैन हैव क्लाइंट्स फ्रॉम इंडिया, यू वांट यू कैन हैव क्लाइंट्स आउटसाइड इंडिया, इफ यू वांट क्लाइंट्स
ओके
फ्रॉम you can have clients from anywhere in the world. That's the power of LinkedIn. That is the uh, sort of superpower of global brand. You can
यस
get clients from anywhere in the world.
ओके
I have
सर
people
नाइस
reaching out to me from USA. I have people reaching out to me from Nigeria. I have people reaching out to me from New Zealand. I have
ओके
people reaching out to me from Australia. So that is the beauty of it. Depends on your network. You can get clients from anywhere in the world.
ओके सर नाइस सर ग्रेट इनसाइट सर सो ये तो हो गया सर कि क्लाइंट्स कैसे ढूंढे सब कुछ हो गया एनी टिप्स है जो आपके इस एक साल के एक्सपीरियंस में और प्लस आपके 12 वीक मेंटोरशिप में जो आपने कुछ पॉइंट्स होंगे ऐसे जो आपने पर्टिकुलर अलग अलग नीश के होंगे कि अगर आप इस नीश में हो तो ये पॉइंट फॉलो करो या आप इस नीश में हो तो इस ये पॉइंट फॉलो करो ऐसे कोई ब्रह्मास्त्र हैं जो लिंक्डइन पे जर्नी स्टार्ट करने में हेल्प करेंगे आपकी
देखो यार, ये सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। लाइक लोग सोचते हैं कि अगर मैं ये कर लूं तो मुझे ये मिल जाएगा, वो कर लूं तो वो मुझे मिल जाएगा। ट्रूथ इज पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग अगर आपको ठीक से करना है, इट इज अ वेरी स्लो जर्नी। आई हैव सीन पीपल गेटिंग क्लाइंट्स इन बाय पोस्टिंग, एक बार पोस्ट कर लिया क्लाइंट मिल गया, ऐसे भी मैंने देखा है। मैंने ये भी देखा है कि 1 साल से ट्राई कर रहा है, उसको कोई क्लाइंट नहीं मिल रहा। ठीक है,
Okay.
तो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन द काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजी दैट यू आर फॉलोइंग, हाउ
Okay.
एक्सपीरियंस्ड यू आर, एंड व्हाई आर यू डूइंग दिस। ठीक है, आपको ये चीज सबसे पहले समझनी है। तो अगर मान लीजिए कि आपने एक ब्रांड खोल दिया, अब आप कंटेंट डालना चालू कर दिए, मगर वो कुछ नहीं होने वाला। अगर कंटेंट में वैल्यू ही नहीं है, कंटेंट में दम नहीं है, तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला। लेकिन अगर आपने यू आर रियली मेकिंग कंटेंट which is actually very important टू योर टारगेट ऑडियंस, जैसे कि आप अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस के पेन पॉइंट्स के ऊपर अगर कंटेंट बना रहे हैं, तो डेफिनेटली काम करेगा। क्योंकि लोगों को एक रीजन देना होता है कि why they should follow you, why they should buy from you, and your content is the reason, your experience is the reason. Okay, तो अगर फास्ट रिजल्ट्स चाहिए तो आपको सबसे पहले तो आपके क्लाइंट के पेन पॉइंट्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना है और उसके ऊपर कंटेंट बनाना है। और आपको ये भी दिखाना है कि देखो यार, मेरे कंटेंट या मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से ये फायदा हुआ है मेरे क्लाइंट्स को, विच इज कॉल्ड सोशल प्रूफ। अगर आप सोशल प्रूफ डाल सकते हैं एंड इट इज रेलेवेंट टू योर अपकमिंग क्लाइंट्स और योर अपकमिंग प्रोस्पेक्ट्स, दे विल डेफिनेटली बाय फ्रॉम यू। बिकॉज लोग बैठे हैं खरीदने के लिए, पीपल आर लुकिंग फॉर सॉल्यूशंस टू देयर प्रॉब्लम्स, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज जो सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं उनको पता नहीं है कि कैसे इन लोगों के पास पहुंचना है। So that is the main thing. When you know how to do it, why you should do it, you do it. Simply, you get clients. As simple as that.
Nice sir, nice insight. सर क्या आप एक छोटा सा डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दे सकते हैं अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करके कि आपकी प्रोफाइल को एज एग्जांपल है कि हाउ यू ऑप्टिमाइज योर प्रोफाइल?
हाँ बिल्कुल, स्क्रीन शेयर का एक्सेस दो. You can see, right? So this is my profile.
Okay.
हाँ, तो see, as I was saying कि this is my profile photo. It has my brand color. Okay, this is my brand color, by the way.
Okay.
Somehow I like this color, so I have put it up. By the way, for those who do not know, आपका ये जो background है, this is the largest digital real estate on any social media, any kind of social media or Google, whatever browse, जो भी पकड़ लीजिए, this is the largest digital real estate. तो इसको ठीक से यूज करना है. सो सी, जैसे कि मेरे सबसे बड़े पेन पॉइंट है मेरे क्लाइंट का इस टाइम मैनेजमेंट. उनको लाइक दिन में उनके पास 4 घंटे नहीं है टू स्पेंड ऑन लिंक्डइन. सो माय कैच फ्रेज इज दैट आई कैन हेल्प यू बाय स्पेंडिंग 30 minutes a day. I can help you build a personal brand spending 30 minutes a day. Okay. So I've talked about my mentorship program because this is what I'm selling, and this is a social proof. Like one of my clients have said this about my program. So ये मैंने यहाँ पे डाल दिया. It builds authority. Okay. And there is a picture of mine which, sort of when your face is in front of the offer, and since you're running a personal brand, ये बहुत मायने रखता है. Okay. This is the offer. Okay. So I brand people on LinkedIn for a living, offering 12-week one-to-one personal branding mentorship and post writing services for the people I do this for. Okay. Now the thing is, ये offer जो है ना, ये जो offer है, it's there for a different it can be a different offer. Okay. It can be something. It can be about video editing if you're into video editing. If you're into YouTube, if you're a YouTube creator, it can be something different. But basically, the concept of a bio is to make sure that people understand what you do like this. Okay. They need to be very clear about what you do in order to buy from you. Okay. Next, what you need to do is, ये जो featured section है, this is very important. Featured section, what it does is, this is where you, ideally, you put a link like this. Okay. You show people how they can get in touch with you. Okay, so I have a mentorship call. I have the discovery call link attached here. Okay. And then what you need to do is you need to work on your about section. The about section, the main thing about the about section is make it about your audience. Highlight the pain point of your audience and then you work on writing how you can solve them. And the best way you
Okay.
can do this is follow a PAS framework. It's called the Problem, Agitate, and Solution Framework. First, you're putting the problem, then you're
Okay.
agitating the problem, and then you're providing the solution. My mentorship program is a solution for their problems.
Okay.
So that is how I'm telling them what I do and why I do it.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
and then the most important thing is you need to list your recommendations. Okay. So you need to list your recommendations out here. These are some of the people that I've helped in the past few days, weeks, years to develop a personal brand.
Okay.
I've helped them solve I have solved their queries for them. So they have recommended me for this thing. So, and you also need endorsements, and try to get endorsed by people who have, authority, who are doing the same thing like you. So that adds a lot of weight.
Okay.
That's it. That is how you optimize a profile.
ग्रेट इनसाइट सर, ग्रेट इनसाइट। ओके सर, तो प्रोफाइल को देख के काफी कुछ समझ में आएगा सर, मुझे लगता है ऑडियंस को। एंड सर, अगर किसी को डायरेक्टली आपसे कनेक्ट करना हो तो डायरेक्टली आपका ईमेल हम डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल देंगे, तो ही कैन कनेक्ट विद यू।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप ईमेल डाल दीजिए, आप मेरा लिंक्डइन आईडी डाल दीजिए। अगर वो बंदा लिंक्डइन में नहीं है तो he or she can reach out to me through email, and if they are on LinkedIn they can reach out to me on LinkedIn. Not a problem.
So guys, if you like the video, please hit the bell icon, and if you want to grow your account on LinkedIn, I recommend you please get in touch with sir. He will find a way for you.
तो थैंक यू वीडियो को यहाँ तक देखने के लिए। अगर आप वीडियो में यहाँ तक है तो आई होप आपने वीडियो से जरूर कुछ ना कुछ सीखा होगा। अगर कुछ सीखने को मिला तो प्लीज़ कमेंट डाउन करो। चैनल न्यू है पर एक्सपीरियंस पुराना है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल गाइज, लाइक द वीडियो एंड शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स। एंड चैनल पे और भी बहुत सारी वीडियोज़ है जो आपकी जर्नी में हेल्प कर सकते हैं। डोंट फॉरगेट टू चेक आउट दोज वीडियोज़। थैंक यू।